Hi everybody, this is a video of 3 of the Thorn 5-foot fluorescent strip lights. As you can see, I thought I'd do a video of 3 of the Thorn 5-foot fluorescent strip lights together. And as you can see, I've got 2 of the T12s and 1 T8. And I thought I'd put the T8 one in the middle between the 2 T12s. With this one, the Osram T12 one at 65 watts and the Philips T8 one at 58 watts and what's this one? The 65 watt one, the LET, and that's all it is. Light emitting technology, which is 835 Kelvin at F65 T12 deluxe with a cross-out bin. And as you can see, and I thought I'd do 3 of these. And it's very interesting. I thought it looks nice that I put the T8 one in the middle besides the T12s. It's like 2 boys and 1 girl. Yeah, and they're both connected at the socket, well into the extension, ready to turn on at the main socket in 1 second or 2. And as you can see, and it's got the starter buttons on each side facing towards this way, towards my camera and everything. So. And they're both at 5 foot, and the 5 foot, them 3 all at 5 foot, and it's and it's a nice size, and it's a very popular height, 5 foot. And I thought I'd do 3 of them together at 5 foot because they're all named Thorn, and that's what it is. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do now is turn out the big lights now. So right, that's it now. The big lights have gone out now. So all I'm going to do now is get to the main socket, and all I'm going to do now is turn on the big strip lights now. Everybody ready? After 3, 1, 2, 3. Wow, as you can see, them 3 did totally blink happy, and as you can see, they both shine nice warm white. Well, nice pure, well, plain white actually. Well, these 2 are like yellowy white because they're light, like between up to 800 Kelvin at the 800, but this one has only got 23 Kelvin, which that's a normal regular white. Yeah, so as you can see now, and they totally blink, and they definitely totally blinked happy and everything, guys. So excuse me. And as you can see, that T12 one's really quivering a little bit, but it does do that when it first starts up. The T8 one seems to be come on nice and happy and everything, and it's quite dim in the centre, and you couldn't really see whether that one's bright or dim. That T12 one right here next to my feet and what have you, guys, and as you can see, and it does take a little while to warm up, that T12 one right at the back end. So isn't that look so nice? They're both making loads of light and everything. Yeah. So so I'll have about 1500 lights out of this out of the 3 that make up the lighting up this living room, about 1500 watts bright. Yeah. So well, actually 1000. Well, I'm not so sure, guys, but well, about 1000 or something like that. Yeah. So anyway, guys, so as you can see now, it looks like they're fully warming up now. I know that T8 one's looking more nicer and happy and brighter, but the T12 one right next to it, right on that side, is still looking a little bit dim when I see the side of it. Yeah. So anyway, let's take a good look at these 3 just about here, and they're both shining very nice and warm white and everything. So and as you can see now, the T8 one's right looking very semi T8 and semi T12, but these 2 are totally T12s. But the centre one is a semi T12 and semi T8, and that's how Thorn shaped those end holders coming towards 80s and 90s and what have you, guys. So as you can see now, and they're both shining nice and bright. Well, I say 1000 watts bright now, which is 1000 watts of light. I'm sorry, it was my mistake. 1500 watts, but it's 1000 watts of light. But it's from those 3 5-foot strip lights and everything, guys. So and it's lit my carpet a nice bright light colour. It's like lighting up a nice kitchen. It's like being in a slot machine or like an old market. And let's look all around my room. It looks more nice and bright and everything. See 3 of them, and so let's take a look into this one here. So can you see inside? Can you? Well, no, you can't really, but the gas in each one of these tubes are shining a very blue colour, but it's shining through the coating a nice, regular, standard white colour. Yeah, and I thought it's nice I do 2 T12s and 1 T8 one. I'm glad it's like being in the 80s and 70s and 80s, and also including the 90s with this make, before they moved them onto those rotating clip-on, well, lock-in ones, which I really don't find that nice, guys. So let's go over to this side and see the 2 gold MK switches, and including this grid switch. And I mounted that up recently. This is a plastic one that's connected to this T8 one, and I connected it. But these 2 MKs, the gold ones, are connected to the T12 ones, but the plastic grid one, that's a grid switch, and I know how to mount this up. All I have to do is put the switch onto the grid yoke, and then screw it in, and wired it up, and then screw it into the box, and then put the plate on. It's like being in the 70s, 80s, and 90s. They used to make them like with circular corners, but they make them more square. But how MK makes those switches now, especially grid ones in plastic, they make them with like circular corners with the circular top and bottom, but this one's more straight, and that's all it is, and it's thin as a rich tea biscuit, and that's all it is. It's nice and straight. So anyway, guys, all I'm going to do now is turn out the strip lights now, and turn them back on and show you guys. Here we go. Right, that's it now. The big lights have gone out now, everybody. So anyway, guys, I'll turn the strip lights back on now, everybody. Here we go. Wow, it certainly did blink happy. Wow, I did make humming noises, and as you can see, right, and I have been replacing, that one in the centre, that T8 one with the T8 tube in it, I've been replacing some cables in it, made more the live and neutral wires brown and blue, so it stands out a lot better, and that's all I've done. So, and it's got those little turn knobs, that one in the middle. You didn't have to use a screw. Let's hold it a bit closer so you can see. Let's come and lead a bit closer. So with this one, to take the strip plate off, you can just do is turn the knobs to take it off. It's easy. But with these 2, right, you have to use a screwdriver to take the screws off, to take those undo the screws with a screwdriver to undo the strip plates to get inside the housing parts. But this one in the middle, you don't have to use a screwdriver on this. What you need to do is it's quite tough to turn it, but all you do is just unscrew it, and then it's easy to take on and off. And it's got the Osram starter button in it. But these 2 have got General Electric Company ones in. So, and that's all it is, guys. So, and that's all it is. And as you can see now, that these 3 5-foot strip lights have reached the full brightness at they'll be all at 250 watts bright and everything, which that makes 1,000 watts of light, and that's all I've noted when I did my maths in the past before. Yeah, so so that's all it is, and that's all I can say, guys. So, well, anyway, guys, so as you can see now, the 3 Thorn 5-foot fluorescent strip lights have reached the full brightness at every single brightness and everything, guys. So all I'm going to do now is turn them off now, because I'm going to do, if I finish the YouTube video, and all I'm going to do now is turn them out now. So, right, that's it now. They've gone out now. So all I'm going to do is switch the big lights back on now, guys. So, right, that's it now, guys. The big lights are back on now, everybody. So, and that's all it is. And as you can see now, they've gone out now and laid nice and flat on my carpet and everything, guys. So, anyway, guys, as you can see now, this is a video of 3 of the Thorn 5-foot fluorescent strip lights and everything, everybody. So, I hope you all enjoyed this video. So, please comment, rate, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching, everybody.